a day, and I'm like, oh, I would typically like text Hannah or call Hannah and be like, do you feel like this? Write it in the note, and I'm like, I'll talk to that bitch this weekend.
I did send this to you because I could see you dating Pete Davidson. I just putting it out in the universe. I think aesthetically you guys would look great. He was at Wimbledon
with Phoebe.
And his stylist is Britt Theodora, who may have worked with a tiny bit before, who's incredible.
Oh my God, I love that you just knew a stylist.
I know. I'm so silly. So I think that I love his style because he's not inspired by anyone. He's not copying anyone. He is the moment.
Yeah. Here's another thing. I am horrible with men's style. Like, if any guy's like, can I wear this together? Should I wear? I'm like, I don't know. And I think it's because I don't care. You know, like I genuinely don't give a shit what you wear. But I love when guys dress like guys. Like, I love that they aren't matching things and they're like, I think this look good. Like, I'll just put this on. They look like
their mom bought it for them a couple months ago.
And it's so simple to dress really well as a man. And it's, I don't know how some of them get up.
Pete's wearing a camp necklace, like off-colored tan stuff and just different, but like has so much swag and he rocks it.
He's from New York.
I mean, he's from Staten Island, let's be honest.
Right, but there is like a New York
swag of like being
there
different.
is. Like I will never forget my favorite housewife of all time is Heather Dubrow, and I will never forget like one of her first episodes on OC. She said, I live in Orange County, but I'll never lose my Northeast class. And I was just like, oh my God, we're so classy. But there's a different style to New York than any other city.
We're such New Yorkers. I'm like, not to say that New York is the best,
but it's the best.
The thing with New York is if you're like doing what everyone else is doing, it's like less cool. And I feel like if you grow up in a place where people have like similar religion or similar views and everyone looks the same, it's easy to stick out like a sore thumb when you try to be different. But in New York, where like it's kind of a melting pot and everyone's different, the hallways of my high school, like girls would wear straight up like ballerina outfits and like boots and like just crazy shit, and it's like if you weren't being crazy and weird, you were a loser. Like if you were wearing Patagonia, someone was like, ew.
Yeah, like Patagonian Uggs just like wouldn't fly on the Upper East Side. I do think like New York, I think is the trendiest city. Like I think girls in New York aren't afraid to wear trends that aren't loved by the masses yet. Like I've seen girls wear trends months before you're seeing it on Instagram, and it's just like how girls walking down the street in Soho, like they just looked sick.
It's inspiring every day. But speaking of New Yorkers, I'm now in Richmond on my comedy tour, and it's technically the South.
Yeah, I would say so.
People are
so nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how New York, you walk in and they go, hi, how are you? And you go, good, how are you? And they go, good, let me know if you need anything. And I go, thanks. And then we're both like, don't talk to me again.
Yeah.
The South, I walked into this hotel. The girl was so excited.
Yeah.
No idea who I am.
Yeah.
So excited, just earnestly happy to see a human.
Yeah.
And like, there's people everywhere. It's not like I'm in like she's just like, how are you? And I was the earnestness of her voice. And I was just like.
It's the patience too. They have patience there. We don't know what it is. Patience, never heard of her. New York is like, hello, the light's been green for 1 millisecond. Fucking go.
And we got in an Uber, and we had this hilarious Uber driver who's a grandma, and she was like, the shit I've seen, I need to write a book. And we're like, tell us a story. She goes, this one guy got in and said, take me to the psychotherapist. And she was like, why? And he goes, my girlfriend cheated on me, and then I slept with 87 women.
Dude, the thing, I always wonder, like, how many couple fights Uber drivers just really endure, and like what's the craziest one? Because I know for myself that I have gotten into some wild Uber fights. I was once dating a guy. This is Jail Guy. We all love Jail Guy.
Yeah, we all know Jail
if
Guy.
he ever heard this and was like, do you refer to me as Jail Guy? He would be absolutely pissed.
He definitely knows you're talking about him unless you've dated multiple guys who've been to jail.
Well, that's a story for a different day. One time we were in an Uber and we were on our way to the airport. I forget where we were going or what was happening. And as the amazing girlfriend that I am, I had gotten salads before so that we could like eat them in the Uber before we got to the airport. And we were stuck in like the traffic in the middle of Times Square, and there was this like tour bus or like school bus or I don't know, some bus that was just in the middle of the intersection, and he was losing his mind. And I was like, dude, what are you going to do about it? Like, we're in traffic. We're not going to miss our flight. Like, chill out. And he gets out of the car, gets out of the Uber to go yell at the guy driving the bus. And I hate things like that. Like, I am mortified in 3 seconds if you cause a scene, because it's just not in my nature to, like, in public be fighting.
No.
I apologize profusely to the Uber driver.
You're like, my ratings down the tube.
No, he got back in the car, and I was just like so mad, but I wouldn't speak to him because I knew it was going to be a huge fight. And
yeah,
even though I'm never seeing this Uber driver again, like, I hate being embarrassed.
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean, we
in
got
that
into
moment,
fights all the
he's
time in
seeing
Ubers.
red, so you can't logically be like, was that necessary? Like, he'll just keep losing it. So then you have to just be like in protection mode of like your own shit.
Move the bus?
What are you gonna do? Pick up the bus, bro?
You
played the cross.
Bus.
Move that bus. Oh my god, that show is so good.
Yeah, Ty Pennington.
With Ty? Yeah, Ty Pennington. Oh my god, him and Guy Fieri have like the two best haircuts and best attitudes on TV.
Okay, first of all, do you know that Guy Fieri is loaded? He has like
do you know
what? He has like an $80 million deal or something. I don't know, something crazy. I made that number up.
There's a comic named Shane Torres who is so funny, and he has like a 10-minute bit about how like everyone shits on Guy Fieri because he like has, you know, wears sunglasses behind his head and has like flames on his shirt.
I think he's authentically himself.
And he was like, do you know that guy? His whole business is going to small businesses and promoting them, and he has like the most charities. Yep. And like he just goes on about what an incredible guy he is.
Just
we all
eats.
shit on him because he has a loud laugh.
And he just eats. Here's a fun fact. I don't think you're gonna see this coming. If my mom got one hall pass, it's Guy Fieri. She is in love with him. She loves him. She loves his personality. She loves everything about him. She watches Diners, Drives, and Dives.
Yes.
Every single night. She watches it with my dad, and she'll just be like, oh, I just love him. I just love his personality. I think he's so funny. Like, she gets giddy. And I'm like, Mom, he has frosted tips. And she goes, oh, I don't care.
He's so positive. He's great. I think the joke that Shane Torres was like Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace. He was like, everyone treats him like he's so cool and amazing, but it's like, who'd you rather be stuck in an elevator with?
Oh my God. Guy.
But
also, when he eats things, you want to eat them because, like, his sounds, he's just like, yeah, that's good. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, he needs to taste it.
No, he's just a ball of beautiful energy. What aura do you think Guy Fieri is?
Oh my God, is that our new thing?
He's red.
He's whatever the highest is, mightiest.
So I am going to be Guy Fieri for Halloween one year. It's going to be
You
epic.
have to. I just decided it.
I just decided it. So I spoke with
Mystic.
What is her name?
Mystic Michaela.
Mystic Michaela. Sorry, I was searching for Michaela. Mystic Michaela. And I got a lot of messages saying, Hannah, we think you're orange too. Turns out, I'm not orange.
What are you?
Turns out, I'm blue to go.
Which means you're blue and purple mixed?
I'm a indigo blue mashup. She said I'm much more complex than like a pink. No, I'm just kidding.
You're so much better than pink and purple, but
she basically said I'm a major empath energy. You feel others' feelings the same as your own, which is funny because I feel like on TikTok I need to make fun of, or I've seen people make fun of people who are like, I'm an empath, and you're like, ugh, like, and they're like, anyone who says they're an empath, shut up.
Yeah.
But I am an empath, and she said it's really intense. Most people with this ability cannot deal with people, but you use it to see others, try to make them validated, and try to make them laugh and relate to you. I feel like it's your she said also, like, your purple's your spotlight. You like to be in the spotlight. But she goes, if anything's off with someone or you feel inauthenticity, you will snap. And even if there aren't any actual facts, you go with your gut.
It's got us in trouble a time or two.
She goes, you're interesting because stupid people think they have a handle on you, but they don't. And authentic people can be a trigger, like swimming in a poser soup to you. And she said, Des, she went for my man.
Yeah.
She said, your fiance is green and blue, and he's so sweet and chill and normal, and you need authentic people in your life. I don't know if he's chill or normal, but I get what she means. You know what I mean? Like for us, he's chill and normal.
Dude.
So Mystic Michaela, she's amazing, but basically she says, I love bad, that's my problem, and I hate fake, that's my problem.
Wow, I love that for you. Mine was like, do you like Disney princesses? Yes, cool, you're a pink aura.
I was remembering, I was like, what did Paige say about the pink aura? I go, no, all she cared about was that she was pink, and then she moved on.
It was like, people think that I am superficial because I have a love of like pretty things.
Yes.
But like I just see the beauty in a lot of things, which is probably why I love fashion and like makeup and stuff like that. Like I just like pretty stuff. And it can be taken as like superficial, but really I'm like very kind and no,
but I don't think you liking or like you're not superficial because you like looks for less, obviously.
Right.
I think it's more like sometimes liking pretty things because it's associated with feminine can be
and like creative
or silly.
Yeah.
But it's not. That's just society saying that pretty things are feminine and femininity is not important.
Yeah.
Where what would you do without beautiful things? Where would the world be?
Die. I don't know.
We'd all just be worms.
Oh, wait. I do have one funny thing that I just thought of, and I don't want to forget it. I had a girl DM me earlier, and it just, like, made me laugh. Because, like, sometimes I forget people listen to the podcast.
Same. No, I really
No, like,
forget.
I genuinely forget, like, because we just talk to each other so naturally. And she goes, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm also in a spiral of hating men. And I said, welcome. Happy to have you. Like, and it just was so funny. And I think also when I see people connecting to things that we say on the podcast, it's so validating to be seen. Like everyone that was like, yo, summer is annoying and there's so much pressure and it's tough out here. I just loved it. And so
'cause we also didn't add, besides all the pressure of summer, you're also sweating.
Yeah. No one talks about it. No one talks about it.
No one fucking talks about it. Also, people were reaching out about the vodka apple juice.
Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot to tell you this. So I got a spray tan last week, and my spray tan girl, she's amazing. Glow to go. Her name's Natalie.
Amazing.
Natalia.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. She's the best. And she walked in and she goes, oh my God, I have to tell you something, or I have to give you something. And I was like, what is it? Her husband is Polish. She got the vodka for me that Jordan was talking about.
Yeah.
And she goes, yes, this is like such a thing with apple juice. And I had to give it to you so that you guys could try it. So the next time you're over, we have to try it. I haven't opened it. I'm waiting for you.
I'm so excited for this.
I'm so
also,
excited.
If I find an alcohol I like, our friendship's over because then we're both just going to
pop off.
Yeah, and then the world will just
blow up.
You finish all my...
It's like Mad Libs on podcasts.
Yeah, the podcast is one big Mad Lib. Oh my God, gird your loins. Oh, lastly with fashion.
Yeah.
Since we're really organized right now, I just wrote down netted bags. Because like, people are basically like putting nets over bags and charging like $700.
Where did you see this?
They just took like a basketball net and like put it over a bag, but it's like a purse. So like purses with bags and nets are in. So
I haven't seen a lot of them, but I think for the beach, cute.
It was in like a magazine I wish I didn't read. Magazines are so funny right now because I'll open up a magazine and they have tweets on them.
That is
like,
interesting.
Like, what's going on in social media? I'm
Wait.
like, okay, I'll do it on my phone.
That's so weird.
Because they want to be like relevant.
Because I was thinking about magazines yesterday.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow, this is so weird. So weird. Because my designer for my apartment, my friend Hollis, she got me this really cool magazine holder that like you put on the ground and it's like a decorative thing and it's very Mad Men and I just like love it. And I was like, but I'm not going to put like today's magazines in them because like what's in them and who's reading them and like whatever. I mean, I love Vogue. I've always had a Vogue subscription. So I went on Etsy and I found a bunch of like vintage Vogue magazines from like the 60s and the 70s. So I got like, I think I ended up getting like 7 of them and I got Cosmopolitan and like from like the 90s and the 80s. And I was just like, wait, that's sick to have in there.
So
because it's not like I'm going to,
but like
cool.
Actually, if you were to read it, that would be so cool. I don't know about you, but like, do you remember Cosmopolitan when you were like 13?
Yeah, and it was like taboo.
Oh my God.
Because
and
it was like the sex
buy it
one.
at the airport, and I remember I'd be sitting next to like a man in the airport, and I'd see like blowjob tips, and I'd be like secretly opening it.
Yeah. I remember that. That was like, yeah, magazines were such a thing. I used to rip out like pages in Vogue and like keep them in my room to like outfits I wanted to recreate.
Cosmo and 17, I love them to death, but they are up like literally the whole perspective is like how to give a blowjob so he falls in love with you, how to flirt to get his attention, how to change your body so he likes you, like all that. And that's why we go back to the Bible. Ask yourself, not if he likes you, but if you like him.
Remember 17 magazine?
Yeah, I love 17
I
magazine.
used to love 17.
With 17 magazine. I wanted to be like, I felt like I might be like a journalist, I mean, we're basically 17 magazine, but for
we are.
girls who giggle too much.
We really are. All I remember about 17 magazine was like Mandy Moore was always on the cover. I feel like every time I got it, I was like, Mandy Moore again.
I just did a TikTok where I was like, if she doesn't remember when Mandy Moore was a singer, she's too young for you, bro.
So valid. So valid. Because she didn't do a walk to remember until she was brunette. Like she used to be a blonde.
Well, Mandy, also you guys, we're not high. These are just how our conversations go. Buckle the fuck up.
We have very high thoughts though.
We're like,
oh my God, and like, okay, if we don't say it right now, we're gonna forget it. Like we're drug addicts.
No, people are like, Hannah, stop interrupting. If I don't say it, I'm never gonna say it again.
Wait, remember Mandy Moore when she was in Princess Diaries and it was like Anna Fontana? I loved them.
I do. But Mandy Moore, no one really with her. It was like Britney Spears, maybe Pink, and Christina Aguilera and Jessica Simpson. And like Mandy Moore was there. Like she was hanging, but no one was like, she didn't have the voice. But fun, sad facts about Mandy Moore is, you know, she like disappeared for a while and then came back on This Is Us and is crushing and doing amazing.
Yeah.
During those years, she was in like a pretty abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And she didn't feel like worthy of creating her own stuff. So for anyone out there whose light is being dimmed by a partner, kick him in the balls. If it's a girl, kick her in the clit and get out. It's
crazy. Like, and I'm not just saying this because you know I love and I hate Mentor. It's crazy, though, how, like, a man can ruin your life. Like, she obviously has such star quality. She's been famous since she's, 15 years old. And I think she's obviously way more famous now than she's ever been. And her career is absolutely crushing it. And it's just insane that, like,
during
person.
Her prime years.
Yeah.
Like, ideally in an actress's life, late 20s. Yeah. She was not in a good place emotionally. And it's wild how the second she dropped him, she found her again and she was alive. But I do think for all the girls out there who you feel bad if this has happened to you or it hasn't happened to you yet, having a dude ruin your life temporarily is a
blessing.
I'm telling you, it's a blessing because you don't. You know how people say girls in their 30s don't waste their time with stupid men anymore? It's because they've dealt with them. So you'll get to a point where the red flags actually start to be bright enough for you to see them.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you have more respect for yourself than anything else. And if a dude just like lifts you up a little, or like he really is just like the candy after a nice day of sustenance.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Like I don't know where you were going with that, so I just kind of jumped in.
I love how you went. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure, because I'm a supportive ass friend.
Totally.
So men are basically sustenance. I don't think I've ever said this. I know that I've never said this on the pod, but I was in like a very abusive relationship in my early 20s, like 19 and 20. So like you're a kid. I mean, I'm right out of high school. And I used to be so embarrassed by it and like never talked about it, never told like my friends didn't know details of it. Like it really fucked me up though mentally. And I don't regret it now. Like I really do think everything happens for a reason. And if I had never gone through that, I would have never appreciated like my next boyfriend or even my boyfriend after that, or even like realized that some women get in these relationships and like it's so much harder to get out, or it's luckily I was not so deep in it and I was so young that I had like a family and but it definitely shapes you as a person, and I don't regret going through it. When I was in it, I hated it, obviously, and right after it, I was like, this is embarrassing that I, like, let this happen to me. Mm-hmm. But now I think of it as, like, yeah, like, you're so much better for it and, like, got through it.
And you're so strong for, like, surviving that at such a young age.
Yeah.
When, like, that's when you're first discovering what love is. But, again, like, I don't want to blame anyone, but it is partially Disney's fault. I talk about this all the time, but like Disney makes you think that you have to be attracted to these like narcissistic princes all the time. Like they're all so douchey. And I think that once you learn that relationships are not about finding the hottest guy or the richest guy or the most famous guy, it's about finding the perfect guy that fits you. Yeah. Because you can't just put a random hot dude next to you and assume that brings you happiness. You need to find someone that understands your soul. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard, but like being in a relationship with the wrong hot guy is a nightmare.
Wasn't even that hot.
That does happen.
That does happen. And I was like, what the f is going on here? But no, but anyway, it made me look at relationships very differently, like after that and moving forward. I mean, I still
How so?
Just being aware that like manipulation is a thing, and that relationships end for different reasons, and it's not always your fault. It was really the first boyfriend I had that like didn't compliment me all the time and wasn't like obsessed with me, and so it was like a new feeling that would be like, oh, why are you wearing that, or like you don't look good in that. And, like I had never had anyone ever say that to me, so I was just like, wait, really? And and it's so textbook, because like obviously I went to therapy after that, and I didn't realize just like how textbook like abusive relationships are. Like they're all the same. Like it starts out very loving and like this guy's amazing, we have the best time ever, and then slowly it's like a shift that you can't really even pick up on, and then by 6 months they're insulting out of you and like you hate yourself, and then you get to like a physically abusive situation, and then it's just like, wait, how did I get here? And it's just like such manipulation 101.
And with manipulation, at some point you feel like you deserve it. Like you're like, yeah, I was being stupid.
Yeah. Or like too emotional.
I was being annoying. Yeah, I was too emotional. And that's when it's like you have to really find that person that makes you feel safe in your own skin.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What's the point of a dude if he can't make you feel safe? That's literally the only thing men are good for, is protecting you. And physically.
It's like I look for now like a team feeling. Like if you're not my biggest fan, then what are we doing? Because I know like that I'm yours.
I feel like from like your breakup with Perry till now, I feel like you're seeing things like real clear.
Yeah. You want to know the other thing that I've been like looking at relationships that I never really thought about. I mean, I thought about it, but it wasn't like in the forefront, is just like having kids. And like, okay, say I get divorced in 10 years to this guy, who cares, this guy, but like, is he gonna f my kids up because of it? And like, now I don't even give a shit about me because I'm grown, I know what my issues are, but like, I'm gonna give my children, inevitably you give your children issues whether you mean to or not. It's just like how it happens. But like, can I control the certain issues that I give them? And like, you are a main part of it. So like, I don't care if our marriage lasts or not.
I mean, a lot of relationships, once they have kids, it doesn't work out because they don't agree on their like parenting. I talk like I know this, but I don't really know. But I've heard stories of like their parenting styles are different, and it's like they don't like how.
I think about that too.
Because like a lot of people think having kids will like bond you or save you, but it's like if you're really not connecting as just one-on-one, how are you going to connect taking care of something that's yours?
And I also just know that I'm going to be a very controlling parent. Like, I just don't think, like, yeah, I want my husband's input, but I feel like, okay,
but are you going to be like strict like your mom in terms of going out and stuff?
No, I don't think so. But I do think I am going to be like such a worrier, and I do think that I actually am going to be very strict. I already know that I'm going to be the mean parent, and they're going to be like, what the mom?
Wait, I love that for you because I'm want everyone to like me, so my kid, I'll be like, I'm the cool parent, right?
Yeah, no, I already know. Like, you're welcome, future husband. You're gonna be the favorite parent, and like, I'm doing that for you, actually.
That is so funny because I hate playing bad cop. Actually, and that's one thing I do love about you. Paige and I have been in like certain public situations where someone has been like inappropriate across the line towards us, and I will freeze, and Paige will like be the adult and be like, that was inappropriate or something. Like, do you remember when that guy was like yelling at us?
What was he yelling at us for?
Like, that we were talking loud during the interview we were on his
at
work
a
floor.
mother workspace, which is a public space.
We got invited to a WeWork, and they sat us down and interviewed us. And I guess that this guy was like on the floor working, was mad. We go outside and he just starts to yell at us. It was really scary. Like, it definitely, like, he was going through a divorce or something, was taking it on us. And I was so scared.
I don't even remember what I said.
You were just like, you're talking to the wrong girls right now. And you did not give it was like so cool. See, when you get angry, I feel like you make sense. When I get angry, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just emotional.
I feel like I remember telling him he was inappropriate. That is usually my go-to when I fight with someone. I was like, you got the wrong girl.
Yeah, you're Melissa Gorga. You're messing with the wrong girl.
Like, you got me up if you think you're going to yell at me. Yeah.
Yep.
The holiday season can be stressful, but not with Nordstrom. They have a gift for everyone on your list, including yourself. Discover the best gifts and party dresses for festivities this holiday season. Get festive fashion advice from Nordstrom experts for free in stores, online, and the Nordstrom app. They have gifts for everyone. Stocking stuffers, gifts under $100, gift cards. Give whoever is on your list the perfect gift. The gift of choice. Gift cards let them explore Nordstrom on their own time. Explore more at Nordstrom in stores or online at Nordstrom.com or download the Nordstrom app. If you're looking for stocking stuffers or the perfect set, then Way has something for everyone during Cyber Week sale. It's their biggest sale of the year, and you'll save 20% off site-wide from November 26th to December 2nd. I have pretty much every Way product there is, and I love all of them. Some of my favorites are their detox shampoo and their leave-in conditioner. I do a lot of things to my hair, so I always have a lot of product, a lot of damage. So the detox shampoo cleanses product buildup, hard water deposits, dirt, oil, other impurities, and it's safe for all hair types, including color-treated hair. And then their leave-in conditioner really helps hydrate and fight frizz for every hair type. And I definitely love a leave-in conditioner, especially if I'm doing a slick back bun. And if you're buying for someone else, Whether your person has fine, medium, or thick hair or multiple hair concerns, Ouai's got you. There's so many ways to save this holiday. Thanks to the Cyber Week sale at Ouai from November 26th to December 2nd, go to THEOUAI.com for 20% off site-wide from November 26th to December 2nd. When you enter promo code Giggly, that's THEOUAI.com for 20% off with promo code Giggly. I'm always trying to get healthier, and whether it's your New Year's resolution or randomly during the year, you're like, this is the day I start to get healthier. Why don't you give Symbiotica a try next time? They're the only thing that I can always count on to consistently keep my health in check. They have these easy-to-take liposomal packets that make your supplements easy and quick to take. I genuinely trust Symbiotica with their ingredients, and there's so many supplements that contain harmful additives, but Symbiotica's products are made clean and with intention. They don't contain seed oils or preservatives. My favorite is the magnesium. It helps with focus and sleep regulation. I also obviously love their liposomal vitamin C. I take those all the time, especially when I'm on planes. They're always in my carry-on bag. You guys have to get your hands on these products while their Black Friday sale is happening right now. Head over to Symbiotica.com for 25% off. That's Symbiotica.com for 25% off. And do something for your health today. Listen up, because I have the perfect gift for people when you don't know what to get them. I have gifted Aura frames so many times. I gifted them to Craig's parents last year. It was the perfect gift, and I was literally racking my brain because I just could not come up with any ideas for a good gift. Aura frames are seamless and easy to use. You add photos with an app with unlimited storage. It's so easy for your older relatives and easy to set up for them. You can take your favorite holiday photo that you would share with your loved ones and the story behind it and just upload it to Aura, and then it will always play when their Aura is on. It helps you interact with your family and friends. And if you have any family members that are bad at technology, Aura is the perfect thing for them. And it's so easy to set up. It's so easy to add pictures. And it really is such a fun conversation starter. For a limited time, visit auraframes.com and get $45 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by using promo code Giggly at checkout. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code Giggly. This exclusive Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is the best of the year, so don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply.
This Black Friday, give yourself the gift you truly deserve. Glowing, youthful skin with Medik8. Right now, enjoy 30% off site-wide during our Black Friday sale at Medik8. Medik8 combines cutting-edge science with luxury, using powerful ingredients like liquid peptides to deliver real results. Imagine looking in the mirror just 7 days after starting liquid peptides and seeing smoother, more youthful skin. Friends and family will notice the change, but most importantly, you'll notice. That's the transformative power of Medik8. Every Medik8 product is dermatologist recommended and rigorously tested so you can feel confident choosing what's best for your skin. Don't miss out. This 30% off Black Friday sale is only available online through December 3rd at medik8.us. That's MEDIK and the number 8.us. Shop now before it's gone.
So, oh my God, I love our random deep moments. You also wrote chuggy. Are we talking about it? Because I don't really, like, do we...
Everyone's talking about it, though. Are we chuggy?
Is that what you're going to ask? Because that's the hard-hitting question of the day.
Yeah, are we?
I've been wearing my hair in a middle part since day one.
I currently have a side part.
You currently have a comb over.
That's because I just got out of the shower, and I please don't judge me.
We both have middle parts. What else is chuggy?
Chuggy. If you can't say it right, then we definitely are.
I say it like a loogie. I thought it was like something you like hawk onto the ground.
Because I've just been seeing a lot of girls our age talking about how they think that they're chuggy. And I was like, wait, I'm their age. Am I chuggy?
This brings me, so Elena, our head of social media, she started as our intern.
Chuggy.
She was shitting on my TikToks, and she will laugh at me. And like, she sent me Olivia Rodrigo, and I was like, this is Paramore. And she was like, oh yeah, I heard someone say that. And I was like, she basically, like, I realized that I wasn't cool.
Yeah, no, we're not.
So
I almost texted her the other day and was like, if I send you clips, will you edit my TikToks?
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
I think I'm going to do it.
You should do that.
I can't.
So we're going to have her on.
Okay.
To ask us Gen Z questions to see how chuggy we are.
Chugi.
Chuggy.
Which I think is a really cute dog name.
Chuggy.
Come here, Chugi. Yeah.
I
okay,
feel
wow,
like
I love
Chuggy's
that.
like very basic millennial. This actually really hurt. I tweeted something. I've been tweeting for 5 years now, and someone just wrote, "This is the most millennial ever." And it's like saying this is the most like girl ever, or like this is the most. It's like, yeah, I'm a millennial. Like,
bitch,
what
we
should I be?
invented the internet. We walked so you could run on your goddamn TikTok.
Like, you guys would still be eating Tide Pods if it wasn't for us, you crazy people. I'm up to here. And also, she's probably like 60, the woman who said that. But no, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble with the Gen Zs, so we're gonna need.
I'm having trouble too.
Our Gen Z. Every company needs a Gen Z to guide them, but I don't want to be hated for being myself.
I'm also a little jealous of them.
Yeah, we all are.
I
saw
like
a 14-year-old girl walking by, and I was like, she would have just like bullied out of me when I was
a bunch
her
of my guy friends were talking about like some Instagram girl, whatever, and they were like, her body is so good, and I was like, she's 23, she's brand new, her body should be good, she hasn't gone through clinical depression
No, it's
yet.
like when they're 18 and it's like they have no extra fat on their body, they're just shitting all the time. It's like, wait till she gets the college 15.
I was like, she
15.
doesn't even get hangovers yet.
But that's the thing. I went to that Sweet 16. The makeup is so good. And it's because I don't think there was any other generation that had so many visuals.
No one's going through an awkward phase. Dude,
when we were 13, Facebook was like just starting.
I just learned how to do eyeliner on the bottom and thought I was a professional makeup artist.
Did I tell you how the first time I did eyeliner, I was so nervous that I took a pencil and I drew my own eyes on paper and then tried to draw it dark to see what it would look like.
I hate you. What the fuck?
I thought I was like an artist. No one knows that. I've never showed anyone that. And then when I did wear it, I wore strictly navy or blue eyeliner.
Me too. What was with navy blue eyeliner?
I don't know.
That was
and
no,
just
we're
not
like
the top,
no.
just the bottom.
I didn't even know eyeliner on the top was a thing till I was like in college, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I just started doing eyeliner on the top.
I went to poly prep for 2 years, and in the locker room there were just 2 big mirrors, and all the like hot girls would be putting their makeup on in the morning, and they would get like the front of the mirror, and then girls who were like a little less hot were like behind them trying to do their makeup, and I was just
Damn,
scared.
your high school sounds scary.
That was some scary shit. But once, then my brother joined the school, and one day I walked in, and there were like 3 girls crying, and I overheard it was all because of my brother, and I was like, I need to leave.
No. Transfer me immediately. Wait, what were we just talking about before we got onto your weird eyeliner tutorial that you gave yourself?
Chiji. I
Whatever.
literally said, yeah. No, but the point is like, I'm not giving it air. Like, I'm not giving it light. What do you say? I'm not giving it life. Because, like, I'm not making it a thing that, like, we suck because we're not Gen Zs. Like, why are we pitting millennials and Gen Zs against each other when we're actually the most similar generations? And, again, we helped put a child lock on Tide Pods.
Seriously. We had to make new rules because of you kids.
I don't know if they're young. They were I'm saying they're the young. But also, I feel like they spread rumors about us. Like,
also, wait, let's just point this out, too. Their style right now, they're just copying us. We already did it. Butterfly Clips original.
I hate to say it. But like Olivia Rodrigo, love you, girl. You're amazing. We did it. You are sampling Paramore. It's not a new thing, a new sound that like all the Gen Zs are freaking out about. And I'm like,
I love her though.
I love her. She's amazing. But like, let's not hate on the millennials that inspired it.
Let's not. No, let's not. Where is Paramore? And I wonder if they've said anything about it.
Where's Avril Lavigne? And is it true that and someone is her twin or something? Just pretending.
I don't think so. But if there's ever a rumor about me, I would like that to be one of them. You know, Paige has a twin.
Paige has a the whole time you've had a twin, you just like one who's at summer house, the other one's sleeping, and then you rotate. Shelly.
Wait, can we talk about what we're watching? Because I have so many thoughts.
Yes, you have some really hot takes.
I have really hot takes. Okay. So I watched Sex Life, and everyone was binging it and was like, oh my God, I finished it and I loved it and blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't get through the first 4 episodes because I would put it on and then I'd be on my phone and I'd have to rewind and then I'd fall asleep. And it was just like one of those. It was one of those shows that I was just like, God, I got to just sit down and watch it and get into a groove. Okay, here's my first take. 1, I think she's stunning, and it really terrifies me that, like, it's so relatable. Have you watched any of it yet?
No.
I can't wait for you to. It's basically this woman who is married, has kids, has the perfect life, but, like, it's not enough. So she starts thinking about her ex-boyfriend.
How is that relatable to you?
I just relate to it.
She's living in a house with children, paying the mortgage, you know, living the 9 to 5. That is the least relatable thing I've ever heard. You are literally single in your own apartment in New York City. What are you talking about? She's like, the kids are crazy, you know, you're not having sex with your husband anymore. What are you talking about?
Okay, relatable is the wrong word. I fear, like, my biggest fear is that. Like,
you could see it. It could happen to anyone.
That, like, you marry the most amazing guy and you have this perfect life, and then one day you're just like, yo, I hate this. And, like, I used to be so fun. And, like, what happened to that person? And, like, is this normal? Am I supposed to? Whatever. So it's very relatable in that sense. And I think a lot of women, like, and guys, that's a very scary thing. The guy, the ex-boyfriend, the guy that plays her ex-boyfriend, where that she had this like crazy passionate sex with, I do not think is hot. I do not want to sleep with him. I don't think that he's sexy. I think that her husband is 10 times hotter than him. Now,
ooh, that with the storyline.
Yeah, like I don't, but like her husband is that very like financy looking guy that like looks good in a suit, and the boyfriend is like that grungy Lower East Side leather jacket, like badass. So I get it, but I just don't think I think that he could have been hotter.
It sounds like a little too stereotypical, like, oh, the guy in the leather jacket, like Justin Bobby type.
Yes, that's
like,
exactly
no one
what it is.
Actually wants to fuck Justin Bobby.
I think it's also because he's like blonde and like highlights blonde, and he has an Australian accent though that is hot.
I do like an Australian accent.
Okay, here's the other thing. She cries a lot in the show, like a lot. Like she's always tearing up. Like,
they were like, okay, do you want this role? Can you cry for no reason at all time?
She's also
why didn't I apply for this role?
Okay, did you ever watch Shameless?
Yes, I love Shameless.
You're going to die when I tell you this. Okay, you know Kevin V?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kev, in real life, I don't know what his real name is, but anyway, we're going to call him Kev. Kev was married to the main character of Sex Life. Okay? They were married for like, I want to say like 12 years. They have 3 kids together. They got divorced in 2021. She is now dating her co-star who plays her ex-boyfriend. Their Instagram captions are wild. She just got divorced.
Oh my God, I actually heard of this. So the Instagram captions are like, "Oh baby, I love you so much."
I can't believe, like, we were meant to be. You're my soulmate. We were meant to meet. Like, how can 2 people from opposite ends of the world like have so much in common? No, it's kind of cringe.
It's so, and you guys, I'm not saying it's disgusting to be in love. It's disgusting to feel something and then feel the need for everyone to know. And I know maybe they want like the show to be popular, so it's a little PR stunty, but like also you just got divorced.
I don't know if they got divorced because
That's
she
chuggy.
met him. That's is I don't think that's
chuggy. That's some chuggy.
You know what? I think we just say things that are chuggy when like it's so not what it means.
Yeah, we have to take ownership of the word, like slut.
Like the fact
it's
that
like,
yeah, like the fact that my LaCroix is out, I feel like is chuggy. Like, you know, that LaCroix. Okay, but here's what I want to say before people like get mad at us. I don't know if they broke up because she met him. I don't know if they were separated before.
Yeah.
But like regardless of the timeline, they were legally divorced in 2021 and she's already posting her new boyfriend.
I just think you're jinxing yourself.
Yeah.
There's so many different reasons why you should not post Instagram captions about how in love you are.
I
think
love the way you just said captions. Captions.
I literally just turned into a Wisconsin Badger.
Captions.
Go Packers. Don't post the Instagram captions. Yeah, what did that come? Who took over my body? A
I
lumberjack?
don't know, but I low-key love that accent. Like, I think it's hilarious.
I do think that something fishy's going on, and just like we said before, the longer your Instagram caption, the shorter the relationship is going to last.
We hate that.
We hate it.
hate
Stop
it.
it. I mean, the most I'll do is like Kravis. They'll say like ridiculous stuff, but it's short at least.
It's
like,
short. They're
it's
short
like,
and
pinch
sweet.
my butt.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You just reminded me of it. A perfect example of like a young girl,
Yeah.
Travis's daughter, Alabama. I
Yep.
did not know that she was 15.
Yep.
Have you
Yep.
seen her? Have you
Yep.
seen her TikToks?
Yep. She looks like she's 27.
If I was her mom, I would lock that girl up in her room. She literally has longer nails than me.
Yeah.
And she does these TikTok dances, but they're like sexual.
Very sexual.
And like it's
You can lock her
uncomfortable.
up in her room. She's still gonna do the TikTok dance.
No, I would take her, her phone should be taken away. The amount of
But
times
then
I
it's
see
like
my phone taken away.
You want women to embrace their sexuality. You want them to embrace their sexuality.
Not at 15,
but like,
I don't. Not at 15,
yeah.
I don't.
I want you to be like working on your personality and sports and school, not like your smee eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to be such a strict mom.
But it's not her fault. It's society's fault
Yeah.
of it's these TikTok videos. You can see so much at such a young age. Like
Yeah, that is so true. Like
we'd have to be on Cosmopolitan to see how a girl did her smoky eye.
yeah,
Like that's how you learned it, and you wouldn't really try it because you'd lose the magazine.
right. And you're like, I can't follow this picture. Get out of here. Like you only shopped. Also, here's another thing with like clothes and the way girls dress now. You shopped at what you had at the mall. You had
Yep.
Aeropostale and you had Abercrombie. And if your mom was in a good mood, you were in Abercrombie. And if not, you got Gap. Like, and that's just how it went.
If you behaved that day, it's interesting. But I do know that there's Gen Z listeners. I do know that there's boomer listeners, and we're trying to bring people together here. Okay, we giggle together.
Yeah.
Hashtag giggle together. A side note: I was talking to someone on Instagram who posted a photo of Ben Affleck and J-Lo.
Yeah.
And they just wrote, they were like, why does this do nothing for me? And I'm like, because I feel inauthenticity, and I am an blue. I'm a blue to
As someone
go.
qualified to comment on this as an blue, like what is it? Indigo?
I think it's
As
blue
a
to go.
registered blue to go,
As a blue to go. This isn't authentic, and like I feel like no one cares.
no one cares. We got enough going on, no
I
one
also
cares.
think part of us is like, aren't you sad, Jen? Like, you can be sad for a bit. You don't have to like show off that like you're doing amazing all the time. Like, Jen, you are the hardest worker out there.
I think
I said last week, sometimes you just have to feel your feelings.
I mean, she jumped into that so quick. I think we would care more if we didn't have Kravis and if we didn't have Megan and MGK.
It's so funny because Megan Fox and MGK were both around for a long time and no one cared until they came together, and now we can't get enough of them.
I didn't even know MGK was a person.
He
Like-
was a rapper, but I
and
guess
I had,
now
like-
he is a rock star.
I had listened to his songs, but I just didn't know who he was or what he looked like or anything about him.
Do you think she calls him Machine Gun?
What is his real name? Kelly?
It's probably like
I'm looking
Steve.
it up.
me
Dude,
guess.
Todd.
It's
MGK, real name. It's also crazy. Richard Colson Baker. Richard?
It's always the most basic boring shit. That's
Colson
Chiji.
Baker. Colson Baker. who's real-
Colson turns him into like a surfer.
Yeah.
Colson, bruh. Colson, you get some waves on that? You shred some gnar, Colson?
That's exactly what it is. Colson played lacrosse and his dad's a lawyer. We've got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Colson. Oh my God.
You know what's crazy too? That like the type of guy that's hot. Like, remember when Jersey Shore was on when we were in high school? I think it came out when I was a senior in high
People
school.
like straight up were like, Ronnie's hot.
People loved that look. Like, if you had an earring in high school, I would date you. Like, you could not tell me anything. I would be texting you. And like now you have to look like you're half and emaciated.
Skinny boy swag. But do you remember also we thought, the guys in NSYNC and like the tips were so hot.
Yeah.
And then we thought, you remember like Justin Bieber having a full bang?
A full bang.
A full bang. And girls were going nuts. He couldn't even see, the poor kid.
Justin Bieber really started the curtain bang trend. And he should be accredited with it.
And then now the Gen Z boys, I just want to give them a haircut because it's all about like the grown out quarantine, and they just have like a mop on the top of their head and then have like very grungy. Everyone's just like Kurt Cobain, but they don't know who Kurt Cobain is.
No, they have no idea. I don't really even know.
He wasn't really like your style.
But it's like, it's also like the guys that girls think are hot now are like famous on TikTok. Like they're TikTok guys. Like the guy that does, I don't even know his name. The guy that does the podcast with Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
What's his name? He does BFFs. I think he's hot. So hot. And I'm like, oh my God, he's 22.
He's like 14.
Yeah. I'm like,
what
what would we
also,
talk
if you
about?
watch any movie from the 2000s, like any chick flick, any rom-com, all the girls' lips are normal. Like all the hot girls have normal lips.
Yeah.
And you just see how like altered art is right now. But like, I hate to say it, it's Kylie's fault.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the reunion when Andy's like, are you guys like changing society's depiction of what beauty should be in an authentic way? And Kim
That was
like,
crazy.
no.
We didn't talk about that. For how much we love the Kardashians and we think, oh, wow, it's downpouring in New York right now.
Mm-hmm.
For how much we
Elsa.
love the Kardashians and like we think they are very powerful women, like obviously they have set a beauty standard.
Amy Schumer got a lot of hate, but she said on an SNL monologue, she was like, these women use their natural faces as a recommendation to like how they really look. Something along those lines. Like,
well,
it's not.
It's
okay.
also
It's not okay.
I can't wait to see like this is gonna
what
sound
their
mean,
kids
but I don't
actually
mean
look
this.
like to see how they actually look like.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Some of these kids are coming out wonky.
But here's the other thing. I always think that Kim was gorgeous before. I think she was like a natural beauty.
Yes.
I loved like season 1. I think she was stunning.
The thing is, I think they're all naturally beautiful, and that's a sad thing.
Even Kendall looked like at the reunion looked like she had some stuff done, and I was just like,
Kendall's
you
had
are
a ton
stunning.
of stuff done.
Yeah.
Kendall's had a ton of stuff done. And I just think that whenever you're scrolling and you start feeling bad about yourself, and also final mental health moment,
just remember that Hannah drew eyeliner on a piece of paper to see what she would look like with it. If you ever feel bad, just remember that and you will laugh.
Girls are out here at 14 getting syringes in their lips, and this was to put a stick figure and put some eyeliner on to see how I would look.
Like, what was the outcome where you're like, yep, I'm going to look great doing it?
I think I looked and I was like, it's time to become a woman. I'm just so weird.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the house at DraftKings Casino. With the season's offerings, you'll unwrap everything you wished for, from table games and jackpots to a slot at the top of everyone's list. Jingle bells, power reels. DraftKings is offering a warm welcome to new players with $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $10 wager. Plus, everyone can get in on the action with a holiday reward every week. So sign up with code Giggly because the holiday cheer is here, only on DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. You've heard us talk about Rhoback before, but it's obvious that we love all of their stuff. Their new Clarity Half Zip hoodie and jogger set is perfect to do everything in: travel, lounge on the couch, run errands. It's an effortlessly versatile matching set that you've all been searching for. This holiday season, you can elevate yours and your loved one's wardrobe with winter essentials from Rhoback. Their Riviana fleece pullover is the perfect cropped pullover, has kind of a looser fit, but perfect, cozy, and chic. Whether you need gifts this holiday season or you need warm layers for yourself, you can use code GIGGLY for 20% off your first purchase through the end of the week. That's 20% off hoodies, joggers, dresses, and more with code GIGGLY. It's almost that time of year where we're going to start thinking about our New Year's resolutions. And if one of yours is to crack down on your budget, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money's customized budgets help you better understand your finances and help you stay on track to meet your goals. They can track how many transactions you make each month, and you'd be shocked to learn that the average U.S. consumer makes about 70 payments per month. There's no way you can keep track of that all yourself. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that empowers you to save more, spend less, and take control of your financial life. With Rocket Money, you can see all of your checking, savings, credit cards, and investments in one convenient place, allowing you to understand your spending trends. And Rocket Money has over 5 million happy members and has saved its users over $1 billion across all of the app's features. Rocket Money will even negotiate lower bills for you, and sometimes by up to 20%. Saving money on a cell phone bill or cable bill and not having to deal with customer service, it's a dream come true. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Get Rocket Money today at rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. That's rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. rocketmoney.com/giggly squad.
This Black Friday, give yourself the gift you truly deserve: glowing, youthful skin with Medik8. Right now, enjoy 30% off site-wide during our Black Friday sale at Medik8. Medik8 combines cutting-edge science with luxury, using powerful ingredients like liquid peptides to deliver real results. Imagine looking in the mirror just 7 days after starting liquid peptides and seeing smoother, more youthful skin. Friends and family will notice the change, but most importantly, you'll notice. That's the transformative power of Medik8. Every Medik8 product is dermatologist recommended and rigorously tested so you can feel confident choosing what's best for your skin. Don't miss out. This 30% off Black Friday sale is only available online through December 3rd at medik8.us. That's MEDIK and the number 8.us. Shop now before it's gone.
But I want to wrap this up by saying,
Yeah.
we forget because we're addicts, but let's all just remember that social media is bad for you. Like, it's been proven.
Yeah.
So like whenever you're having a bad day and you like feel guilty, it's like, we're addicted to social media, and it's not can we make money off it? Sometimes, yes. Can we?
Social media can change my mood in a second.
Paige and I have so many fun random laughs in the day that are like, add to my day. Yes. Can you hurt your own feelings so easily?
I literally do it all the time. I hurt my own feelings every single day.
Imagine people in the past lived their lives without ever knowing what other people were doing?
I mean, yeah, we did. All we like what we had in high school was like you had to wait till Monday to see someone's Facebook album.
Yes.
And you were like,
and
there
then
was
you
a
were
party.
like, oh God.
But you were like, whatever, it's over, like it's done. Like when you're seeing people real time, you're like, oh, man, why aren't I in France?
It's like crazy. So for anyone who's calling us chudgy, we remember what it's like when we just lived our own life. I'm not respecting that word.
Yeah.
I'm not respecting that word. And all of us need to remember that. And that's why I like podcasts, because regardless of what you see about us online or whatever, it's like this is some rawer than normal.
I agree.
Do you have any front page news you want to run by?
Gwen Stefani got married.
Yes, we love that for her. We love that. 2 strong personalities. We love that.
I love when people find love after being over.
Yeah. Wait, was she? Oh, Gavin cheated on her?
Oh my God. Yeah, with the nanny. Not that like you can prevent your husband from cheating with the nanny, but like on what God's green earth would I ever hire a hot nanny?
I think it's deep down you're like testing him. You're like, I dare you. You're like, how much do you actually love me? Like, they're doing it like in a self-sabotaging way. Not that men just can't control it, and you know. But also, Paige, don't you want a little more trust in your husband? That God forbid you put a decent-looking woman in your house, like he has to her. Don't you want to have a little more like belief in him?
Yeah, but I don't trust him. I know now.
You don't know who he is yet, but you don't trust his ass.
I would love to trust him, but I know that I'm having a 70-year-old Mary Poppins ass in my home, okay? And that's just what's happening.
Don't knock older women. They know what they're doing. They give a mean blowjob.
Dude, imagine.
I do have to. I mean, there's also the nannies.
Do you hear this thunder?
The nannies don't have to be like traditionally good looking. Like it's not about hooking up with someone hot. It's about like it's a mental thing of cheating that they want to do.
Whatever. Then I'm hiring like a gay guy.
Not safe.
Oh, that could open a whole other can of worms.
That just shattered into a million other pieces that I'm not going to pick up.
God damn it. My husband's already got me pissed off.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Thinking of Blake and Gwen. Once an ex-boyfriend told me that you can't have 2 headshots in a relationship.
What does that mean?
Like you can't have 2 people who like the spotlight or who are like in the entertainment business.
I don't believe that. I think, because you're saying like one may get jealous of the other.
Maybe. There's like a bunch of reasons. But it's like, you know how there was like Dr. Dre and his wife who was basically like, he's the balloon and I'm the rock and I hold him down while he... And I remember actually that was when I realized
that
I have to get out of my relationship that I was in, because I was like, I'm not a rock. I'm nobody's rock. I am a balloon. No. And I realized like he was trying to groom me to just be like the girl that like waits for him everywhere and doesn't do my own stuff.
I don't believe that though, because I think having that in common with someone like like look at Blake Lively and
they get each other.
Yeah, they get each other because they both do the same thing. So you can like talk to that person on a level that like if Ryan Reynolds was an accountant and like held her down, he would have no idea what she was talking about when she got home. So
I think it takes certain types of people. You need to be with people who are very confident in themselves, who are not like comparing, and who could be like teammates. But yeah, like Des and I both being stand-ups, we have this, instead of dinner dates, we do brunch dates. So like he wakes up at 7, I wake up at 10. We go out to brunch. We have our like little romantic moment. We take a nap. We do our podcast. And then at like...
This Black Friday, give yourself the gift you truly deserve. Glowing, youthful skin with Medik8. Right now, enjoy 30% off site-wide during our Black Friday sale at Medik8. Medik8 combines cutting-edge science with luxury, using powerful ingredients like liquid peptides to deliver real results. Imagine looking in the mirror just 7 days after starting liquid peptides and seeing smoother, more youthful skin. Friends and family will notice the change, but most importantly, you'll notice. That's the transformative power of Medik8. Every Medik8 product is dermatologist recommended and rigorously tested so you can feel confident choosing what's best for your skin. Don't miss out. This 30% off Black Friday sale is only available online through December 3rd at medik8.us. That's MEDIK and the number 8.us. Shop now before it's gone.
Okay, gigglers, I have a bit of a cocktail revelation to share. Hannah and I are obsessed with espresso martinis and have found the secret ingredient for them. It's Mr. Black. Mr. Black is a cold brew coffee liqueur made from 100% specialty grade coffee and vodka. It's unlike any coffee liqueur. It's not too sweet, and it makes the perfect espresso martini. I'm all about cultivating a vibe in my new apartment, and the first thing I make whenever people come over is an espresso martini with Mr. Black. Mr. Black carefully selects and roasts their coffee, and the cold brew process gives a delicious, unique flavor. Try Mr. Black for the ultimate espresso martini at their website, mrblack.co. That's mrblack.co. Please drink responsibly. Mr. Black Coffee Liqueur, 25% alcohol, by volume, Diageo, New York, New York.
Sup, gigglers? Gary, big manifest that shit. We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Okay, so I already told Paige I have to call her out on some, and I was going to wait to press record. So here we are.
I'm so anxious / nervous / excited.
And I know this one is going to be intense because I'm not just calling you out on like something like family or friends. I'm calling you out about fashion.
The audacity. What is it?
Why are we jumping on the bandwagon of everyone wearing camp jewelry?
Oh my God, I meant to tell you I have a friendship bracelet for you.
Wait, that's really cute. Now I take back all the bad things I was saying about you.
You know Allie, like Shop Jill and Allie?
Yes.
So she had sent me, I was like, wait, I need one of these things for my cell phone, like one of these charms that like everyone has.
This is my thing. I wait to see if you jump on trends. Because if you jump on it, that means everyone jumps on it. And I started seeing these, Girl with No Job, who we love, has a chain on her thing. But I was like, she loves camp, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like even you said like the Gen Z necklaces. And it's like, at what generation do you look at what the kids are doing and wear the same jewelry that the kids are wearing? Whatever happened to Tiffany's?
Fine line.
Whatever happened to David Yurman?
So out.
Like next we're going to be wearing actual candy necklaces.
If it doesn't, good idea. If it doesn't look like you made it, it's not in style.
And I know these brands out here are going to be like $600 for these necklaces with straight up beads from a thrift shop.
So there's this girl on TikTok that I follow, and I can't think of her name, but she had one of those like camp necklaces on, and I was like, oh my God, wait, I feel like I need one. So I found where hers was from, and I went on the website, and it was like a $250 beaded necklace. And I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, why? And I was like, absolutely not.
And I know during quarantine, people started to make their own bracelets. I know my friend Haley Cherie was making those bracelets, whatever they are. They just make me angry because I'm like, also because I have an older fiance, and he's constantly like, checking me every now and then, like, do you have to dress like that young looking?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want to look like he kidnapped a young girl. So like if I started wearing those, it would be over. Like he'd be like, this is weird.
I will say this is the first time in my life that I have been like, oh, I'm too old, I can't wear that. And I've never felt that. And now sometimes I'm like, wait, I legit look like I'm going to camp. Like there's a camp soiree.
Why are millennials jumping on this bandwagon? Like we can let them.
Yes, absolutely. And there are some things my mom always said to me that if a trend comes back, you're too old to wear it.
Interesting.
But I found no, but there are certain things that like I remember wearing in the 90s that I wouldn't wear now. So like butterfly clips. I'm probably not going to get a million mini butterfly clips and like braid my hair and wear them.
Okay, you said it out here. Let's see in 2 months
if I wear
you're not rocking it on your grid. Also, jelly shoes.
Very in right now.
that was in when
Very
we were
in.
little.
Yes. Also, remember those Steve Madden platform shoes?
Yep.
Those are back.
Yeah.
Those are very
Okay, so
in.
I think this is just me realizing that I'm officially old now. We're old. And it's because of TikTok that we can see it so much. Like normally we're not in middle schools or in high schools. We don't know what they're doing. This is disturbing. It's upsetting. Next thing, you know those like those DNA looking strands that you would make at camp?
Yeah.
And you would like tie it up. They're going to do that next.
Yeah. You know
The
what trend
snake
I'm
braids.
not into?
What?
And who just wore one? I want to say
Call 'em out.
Oh no, Ariana Grande, and I think Brooklyn Beckham's fiance. What's her name? Nicole something.
Mm-hmm.
The big furry. It's like big furry bucket hats.
Oh, see, I like those.
They're
it's
very like Pamela Anderson. I feel
or
like
rap in the 90s.
yeah, that you probably won't catch me in.
Cash me outside, not in that.
Yeah. So there are some trends that I'm like, oh, this is like, it's too young for me, and it's like too trendy that like I'm too old to like think I can rock it.
What I do think is kind of cute is those colorful rings. Like now how rings are colorful, and but you can get the cheapest ones on Amazon.
Oh my God. You literally just type into Amazon acrylic rings.
Yep.
And like so many will come
up. You get 40 for like $10.
You get 40. And also a girl DM me. I don't know if I said this on the pod the other day, but a girl DM me because rings never fit me that you can get like ring things that you put inside your ring, like any ring that'll fit your finger. So like,
Oh, when your finger's too skinny
it's just
for
not even
it.
so small.
Oh my God, you make me want to puke sometimes. And for all my sausage fingers out there, you just keep rocking your fat fingers.
Wait.
I love how I turn into a deli owner.
Yeah, you like are my bodega guy. I feel like you wrote a lot in the Giggly Squad group.
I was
because
I felt like you've been putting time into the list, and I was like, I need to invest and show that I care about this podcast.
It's not even that. It's just when things happen to me throughout.
6:30, we go out and we do our separate gigs. Come home by 10. It's like every day. It's weird though. Like it's weird, and then occasionally he'll be like, "Hey, I have an hour. Do you want to come hang?" And I'll go to his club.
Now, if you were dating some finance guy, he would be like, "Are we going to dinner at 9:00?" Like, you know, like it would just be
That's
different.
why a lot of comics like have so much trouble dating because their night is
they have different schedules.
And they don't want the person like being dragged around like watching your gigs and stuff. It could be kind of annoying. So it works conveniently, but I do think if Des was like my age and we both were like on the come up, it would be harder.
I agree. Okay, well, this is a combo that we can get into another time.
We have never once been
finished a thought.
That.
Yeah. Been in a relationship at the same time.
Now you're just saying random shit, but yes.
Because I think about that a lot. Okay, there's also a girl. Okay, oh my God. My building faces another building, and there's literally we're just staring at each other.
This is what happens
like,
when you're
I don't think
ceiling.
she knows that I'm podcasting.
Floor to
ceiling. Yep.
She thinks
Now another girl has walked over to the window. Oh, maybe they're looking at the rain. I'm such a narcissist. Yeah. They're literally looking at the weather outside. They don't give a fuck.
Or they're like, look at this girl who thinks she's a pretend reporter.
I don't know, but it's really coming down.
That's a problem with floor to ceiling windows, folks. No privacy. That's how British people say it. I was just going to say that we never run out of topics to talk about here at the G Squad.
No, we don't.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening. Thanks for giggling with us today.
Thanks for giggling. Follow us on Instagram. Go to hannahburr.com for some tour dates. Check out Paige's Amazon dates coming up. Follow us on TikTok. Buy our merch.
Send us cookies.
Send us cookies. Tell my parents I love them and I miss them. Get Paige a little kitten. Okay, anyway. Send help. You literally read my mind. Okay, we love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.